Broncos returning to the field for the first time. Peyton Manning speaking for the first time since returning, since the pay cut, since everything else. Says that he doesn't view this as a farewell tour and says that he feels like he's a young 39 years old. Now, I know you guys have talked a lot about, and certainly others have talked about how Manning's the kind of guy who likes to check off lists, and his contract runs through next year. It does not end this year, and that he might, if he wants to, and it depends what the Broncos think, but he apparently sounds like he has intentions of coming back.
Danny Trevathan sat here, the Broncos linebacker, a couple of days ago and said, Peyton Manning looks 20 years younger, which would make him 19 and still at Tennessee. But everybody we've talked to, and Woody's talking to people over at Dove Valley as well, say he looks great, his attitude is great, he seems refreshed, he seems healthy.
We'll see what a full NFL season does.
I'm excited to see what he looks like myself when we go out to practice in the next couple of months.
Yeah, oh sure. I think that the outcome of this year will depend, and I'm giving you a real scoop here, but I think the outcome of the season, you don't want to go out the way you did last year. That's why I kept writing, and I talked to people that were very close to him. He didn't want to go out there where his kids were crying. I think that if he wins Super Bowl, I think he'll walk away. I think that will complete his checklist. I want to win one more Super Bowl.
Wouldn't that be something? Then we'd have two quarterbacks who walk away here after winning Super Bowls.
Yeah, I would do the same thing if I were him. Why chance it and come back?
Because he loves the game so much.
There's never been a quarterback in the history of the NFL that cares more about the history of the league. Well, then he becomes a historical figure like John Elway that he walked away. He'll have two. He'll have the same number as John Elway, same number as his brother. He's never going to catch Tom Brady. He's not going to catch Joe Montana. If he stays another 5 years, the chances of winning another one. So I think that's, if he has, where they get a sniff of it and they're close to it, he feels like, man, it's like when they lost to Baltimore, he knew the next year they were going to have a real shot at it. Well,
and if the numbers are there and he's healthy,
yeah,
then I could see him coming back.
But those two records mean a lot to him, to get that passing yardage and get the most victory total. The victory total is not going to last long. The passing yardage could last a long time, but the victory total will be passed by Brady pretty soon. But those two, to put your imprint on them, like John Elway did, I think that's important to him. And I think that would, walking away, his kids will now be another year older. They'll be 5. 4, they just knew that this was sad and losing. At 5,
they get it. They might get it.
They'll be 5.5, something like that at that point.